Last year was a little different. It was my first time doing it last year. I didn't like it too much last year, but this year was real good. Yeah.
Do you feel better about the way you guys are working in this joint practice than last year?
Oh, no doubt about it.
Okay.
No doubt about it. Big difference. We have two teams who really came together and understood what we was really trying to get accomplished. No fights. We all came out, got good work, kept each other off the ground, try to keep each other safe out there. And I thought we got great work doing that. Getting a different look from a different team, different offense. It went well.
And I mean, you had a lot of big guys to go up against, and a lot of 6'5" guys on this team. And how was that helpful?
It's definitely helpful because nowadays these guys are getting bigger and bigger. And you got to face them on each and every team, and to get a chance to go up against those guys, especially a veteran like Vincent Jackson. Then you got a young beast like Mike Evans. Get a chance to go against those type of guys, it definitely makes you better.
How are you feeling about the situation at corner with Jamar kind of working into the rotation there with the first team? And then, we've seen you kind of in the slot sometimes with him and Joe.
Mm-hmm.
How are you feeling about that whole situation, the way it's unfolding?
Well, I'm just doing what I'm asked to do right now. At the end of the day, they want to see what he can do out there, and I'm just doing what I'm asked to do at this point. But as far as how I feel, obviously, I like to be out there more because obviously the third preseason game, when we go out there and we play the most. But I have no problem with it. Right now, we're just kind of going along and doing what they asked me to do, and that's what I'm here for.
And do you feel like there is, do you feel like the opportunity is still there for you to, kind of get your starting job back?
Oh, no doubt about it. From what I've heard, I'm not gonna say it's gone, right now. So, I'm just going by what they said. And, at this point, I've been in the league, 10 going on 11 years now. And I understand, that this third preseason game is when they want to get dress rehearsal. So, I definitely want to be out there, but at the same time, all you can do is what you can control. And, they want to give a different guy a look, then that's what they want to do. So, I just got to go about my business and not be frustrated with the situation and just keep doing what I'm doing. Obviously, I was told it was not from my place, so whatever the reason it is, you guys will have to figure it out yourself.
Do you think it's, you've been around and you've started a lot of games, and they just kind of want to give him a shot, give Jamar a shot, kind of knowing they know who you are as a player, and he's kind of an unknown entity coming
Maybe
to the
so.
team?
I mean, like you say, you want to give a different guy a rep to see what he can do, especially with a different team, and you want to see what a guy can do. So you have to go through those things. And right now I'm just at the point where I just have to sit and watch. And I'm cool with it right now. I'm just gonna go out and do, like I said, do my job. I've always been a team player, so I'm not gonna start, not to be a pro now. I've been doing it for 10 years, and I'm gonna continue to be a pro.
And I know that guys view you as a leader, so how important is it to have that team first attitude, through this situation?
I mean, when you think about it, at this point, this organization kind of been, in a rut over the last few years, and for me to be a guy who will get in the way of that, bringing in new coaches, a guy who's trying to get this organization going in the right way, I think that'll be selfish. So I'm just gonna do my part.
Would you feel any different about it if this is still the situation come week 1 or week 2?
Well, I've been a starter in this league for about 8 years now, so I think if you went to another job and you've been the main guy for a long time, and all of a sudden they tell you like, we're gonna just try try another guy right now. I mean, you're gonna feel some type of way. You're gonna feel some type of way, but at the same time, I mean, you have to deal with it, and you have to be a professional about it. So that's all I'm gonna do.
How would you feel about, you know, playing nickel? I mean, if you're the nickel back, I mean, is that going to be a role that you feel good about? Is that the best use of your skills?
Yeah, I played nickel. I've played nickel over the years, also in a nickel package. And if that's what I have to do, that's what I'll do. You know, but at the same time, you know, I can do everything. I mean, obviously, it's been shown that I can do everything. So whatever they asking me to do, I can do it.
You were an undrafted guy, so I mean, you kind of had to fight your way up and get to where you were. Does that kind of help you in a situation like this? No, you kind of have to fight a little bit again.
Over my whole career, I've been kind of the underdog type of guy. So, you know, nothing changes now. You know, nothing changes now. I mean, had to fight. You know, didn't have a scholarship coming out of high school, so and went undrafted in the league. So, nothing changes for me. You know, it's always there. The chip is always there. Sometimes somebody just have to remind you that it's still there. You know, so. But other than that, I'll do what I have to do. Man.
We heard about the toe. How is it?
It'll be okay. I don't think it's nothing too serious at all. But it'll be fine. But I just came from the training room getting treatment on it. I don't know what's the timetable on it, but I think it'll be fine.
Is it something you can play Friday, or is it
I'm not sure.
Okay.
I'm not sure. Like I said, it's gonna be one of those day-to-day things.
I got you.
And, you know, you just go on how I feel. Yeah.
Tramon, you mentioned that they told you it's not because of your play. If it's not because of your play, what would it be?
I don't know. That's what y'all have to find out. I don't know. I'm not sure. I'm just going by what I was told. That's it.
So do you think that that there's, you know, ageism sometimes in the game? I mean,
It could be. I mean, I've been in this game long enough to understand that once you get to a certain age, that they start to look at you kind of a different way. But you know, at the same time, you know, is that what you really see? You know, is that what you really see on film, or that's what you see? I mean, I know I'm not slowing. I work too hard for that. You know, so I know I'm not slowing down or anything like that. So, but I don't know. I don't know the reason, and I'm not really worried about it. Like, I can't control that. I can't control it. The only thing I can do is control what I can control. And let's continue to go out there and work. And whenever it's my time to get back there, then I'll be there, whatever it may be.
and
Go ahead.
you came off, you know, a difficult year last year. I mean, you admitted it. A lot of other guys admitted that it was a challenging year just because of the way things went with the defense, and it was tough on some guys. So I know you're really looking forward to coming back this year and kind of putting that in the rearview mirror and getting going in Ray Horton's offense.
No doubt about it. You know, when I came here, you know, I got a chance to talk with Joe and a bunch of the other guys, and you know, we knew what we was capable of doing back there. And then, like you said, everything kind of went wrong. Joe got hurt, different guys got hurt, and it was just guys in and out of the lineup. Things just wasn't going well at all. And you know, everybody's coming back now, and you figure, okay, this is the time. This is what I came here for. And you know, it's definitely frustrating. But you know, at the same time, I mean, I'm a competitive person, but like I said, you only control what you can control. And, it's no worries here from me. I'm gonna continue doing what I'm doing, and we'll see what happens.
You talked about the size that Tampa Bay has at receiver, and now you know this year you're kind of you're going up against your own guys. You've got Josh Gordon,
Yeah.
you've got Terrell Pryor, and suddenly there's some size on your team's offense.
Right.
Is it comparable?
Size and speed.
Yeah.
Man. Size and speed. So, you know, our guys are pretty fast. You know, they have some big guys, run routes well. I kind of feel like our guys have a different skill set. You know, that's one thing when you go against different guys, you got to figure out who they are, especially big guys. You may have big guys who play like big guys, who run like big guys, more like Calvin Johnson. Calvin Johnson was a big guy. He ran like a big guy. He had big strides and these things like that. that's kind of Terrell Pryor. You know, then you got like a Josh Gordon, you know, another big guy, but he don't have that big of a stride, but he's smooth. You know, he's kind of quick out his breaks. He's more moved like a smaller guy, and that's kind of like a Brandon Marshall. You know, so you just got to figure out who these guys is when you play them, and how you want to play them, because I mean they can be challenging at times. You know, if you don't know how to play them. So, and I've had the opportunity to actually play and match guys over the years, match Calvin and Brandon over the years, for maybe 4 or 5 years straight. So I understand how to play big guys and the different problems that they may bring to you.